Okay, so for the first set of problems we're going to do in this lesson, we're going to focus on GCF. We're going to find the greatest common factor. So once again, when we're finding the greatest common factor, that means we're breaking up the number into the parts that make that number. You have to multiply. What numbers can you multiply to give you that number? So right here, we're finding the greatest common factor of 12 and 18. So what I like to do, I like to call it a T-chart or a T-table. Basically, I'm going to split this like that. So you can see that basically that looks like a big T. So on this side, I'm going to think of the numbers that give me 12. So it helps if you start in order. So start with 1. 1 times what gives me 12? That's going to be 1 times 12. Now 2. Can 2 give you 12? Yes. It's going to be 2 times 6. Now, next number is 3. Can 3 give you 12? Yes, it's going to be 3 times 4. Now, the next number is going to be 4. However, if I do 4, realize it's just going to be 3. You see how 3 is already there? You see how 4 is already there? So basically, you can stop, because once you repeat a number, once you say a number that you already have, then you're basically done. So I started with 1 and I got 12. I did 2, then I got 6. I did 3 and that gave me 4. But the next number is 4. But since I already have a 4, there's no point in going on. So once you repeat a number, you can stop and you know you have all your factors. Now let's do the same thing for 18. Starting with 1. 1 times 18. Does 2 go into 18? Yes. It's going to be 2 times 9. Does 3 go into 18? Yes. That's going to be 3 times 6. Does 4 go into 18? Can you divide 18 by 4? No. So we can't put a 4. Can you do 18 divided by 5? No. Can you do 18 divided by 6? Yes. But look, I already have a 6. So realize I am repeating a number. Once you repeat a number, you can stop because I already have that number. So these are my factors of 12, and these are my factors of 18. But it's not just finding the factor. Factor is only the F. I want to find the greatest common. Greatest common. I want to find what numbers are common between both of them. So if you look right here, I have a 1 that's common because 1's on both of them. I have a 2 that's common because 2 is on both of them. I have a 3 that's common because 3 is on both of them. And I have a 6 that's common because 6 is on both of them. So right now I can eliminate the 12, the 18, the 9, and the 4. The reason you can eliminate those is because they're not common. So we have factors. They have to be common on both sides. And now we have to focus on what is the greatest one? What is the biggest one on both sides? So the biggest one actually is going to be 6. So the GCF is 6. Because 6 is the biggest number on both sides. The greatest common factor is 6. Okay, so now let's move on to number 2. We're going to do 15 and 45. So once again, I'm going to do my T-chart, my T-table. So I'm going to split it like that, like a big T. I'm going to always start off with 1. So I have 1 times 15. Does 2 go into 15? No. Does 3 go into 15? Yes. 3 times 5. Does 4 go into 15? No. Does 5 go into 15? Yes, but look, I already have 5. So since I already have 5, I can stop because I'm just going to repeat the numbers now. So I can stop. Let's go to 45. We have 1 times 45. Does 2 go into 45? No. Because you see how it's 45? That's an odd number. In order for 2 to go into it, it has to be an even number, so 2 does not go. Does 3 go into 45? Yes. 3 actually goes into 45 15 times. 4 doesn't go into 45. 5 goes 9 times. 6 doesn't go. 7 doesn't go. 8 doesn't go. And 9, I already have a 9, so I can stop. Once you repeat a number, you can stop. So these are my factors of 15. These are my factors of 45. 1 is common. 3 is common. 5 is common. and 15 is common. So 45 is not common, 9 is not common. I could ignore those numbers. Now, I need to think of what is the biggest one, what is the greatest one. And the greatest number on both sides are 15. So my GCF is going to be 15. Now, let's do this one. It's okay to have three numbers. You're going to do the same thing. It's just instead of a T table, you're just going to have it like this. So you could do the same thing. So we start with 1. Always start with 1. 1 times 20. 2 times 10. 3 doesn't work. 4 times 5. And 5, I already have 5. I can stop. Once you repeat, you stop. So 1 times 32. 2 times 16. 3 does not work. 4 times 8. 5 does not work. 6 does not work. 7 does not work. 8. I already have 8, so I can stop because once you repeat, you can stop. Now let's do 36. 1 times 36. 2 times 18. 3 times 12. 4 times 9. 5 does not work. 6 times 6. I can stop because look, I have 6 2 times. So I basically repeated a number. So since you repeated a number, you can stop. Now, let's look at what's common. 1 is common on all of them. 2 is common in all of them. 4 is common in all of them. 20 is not common. 10 is not common. 5 is not common. 32 is not common. 16 is not common. 8 is not common. This is not common. Not common. Not common. 3 is not common. Not common. Not common. So, what is the biggest one I have left over? The biggest number is 4, because 4 is on all of them. So your GCF, it's going to be 4. Now, let's do another quick example just to show you something. Let's say we have 7 and 11. Okay, so we're going to start with the GCF. We're going to start with 1. So 1 times 7. Is there anything that gives us 7? Nope. 2 doesn't work, 3 doesn't work, 4 doesn't work, 5 doesn't work, 6 doesn't work, and 7's right there. 1 times 11. Same thing. 1 works, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 does not work. So these are your only factors. So you can see that 1 is common and 7 is not common. So the only thing left over is your 1. However, 1 is always common on every single number. Every single number has 1. So since every single number has 1, it's not really a GCF because 1 is common for every single number. So in this situation, basically we have no GCF because there's no great common number between these two. 1 is common for every single number possible because there's always going to be 1 times that number. So for that reason, there's no GCF in this situation. And that is the end of this part of the video.